All right, so New Year, how we are celebrating it. We can say it actually because
It's going to happen.
it's already have happened. We are going to Calfreezy's and Rota Shaw's and Calix's house.
It sounds so weird, right?
What?
Like us saying stuff before it happened.
Yeah, I feel like I'm wrong saying it.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
we've just like spoiled it.
But they texted saying that they've spent today like organizing it
Damn.
for tomorrow. So
They do a good party. I enjoy parties at their house.
yeah,
Got a good house
although I
for
think
it.
it's going to be very sardini,
What?
as
What's that
in
mean?
everyone's going to literally be like squished
Oh,
in.
sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant like they're gonna serve fish. I'm like,
They're
nah.
going to smell. It's going to smell and be salty.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one then.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Which I really can't be bothered because I'm not sure I'm going to drink.
Really?
Yeah,
You're not very
I'm
well.
still not. Yeah.
If I do go to Forest, I will not drink as much because at your place last year, I didn't drink barely at all because I knew I was going home.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing. Have you got any New Year's specifics that you remember?
I remember, you know, it was the year 2000, the millennium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It's one that I really wish I could remember because my parents always talk about it, but I can't remember it. It was we went to my auntie's
I
house,
remember it.
like a big, she had a big house back then, and it was like a big dude, big party, everyone wearing the glasses, 2000 glasses. So that's one of my most like. If I could remember, this is gonna sound weird. If I could remember it, it would be my most memorable.
Okay.
Like because the night was sick, and everyone always talks about it in my family. But all I can remember is knee sliding around her house. But what I don't like, what I'll speak about is what I don't like is I don't like. As you get older, no offense to my parents, New Year's gets less fun at home because we used to go out to someone's house and it used to be great. And then but now one year I decided like let's just stay home, with the family, and everyone was like, "Oh, I'm going to bed." I'm like, what? What do you mean? So I was going to do that this year. I was thinking, I'm just going to stay home for Christmas, for New Year's this year, just hang out with the family and all that. Then I realized I was like, nah, like it's going to like someone's going to go to bed. It's not going to be the same. So I'm just going to go party with you guys.
Well, thanks.
That's
Thanks for allowing us to be your backup.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, I'll either go 0 or like 100, and I'm choosing 100.
Did we had New Year's at our house last year?
Yeah, I didn't come to
Did
one
we
before
have
that.
We had it at the house again the year before.
Yeah, that was the sick one.
That was the one with the ball pit and everything.
Yeah, everyone's like,
And that
New
one
Year's
was
was sick. And then the year after, the one I actually came to, everyone was like, it wasn't as good.
It was just a lot more tame.
Yeah,
I think it's because we were like, okay, the last one was
too
like,
much.
too much. Yeah, it was.
And
too
you were
much.
leaving soon, right?
Yeah.
The house.
So it was a thing of like those two parties were really good. And you know what I actually think made it really sick was both years we had a thing where you had to hand your phone in when you came in.
Yeah.
And that actually, it sounds very minimal, but it made it so sick.
It does help for sure. Although
It was-
you had your phone.
I didn't.
You did.
Nope.
You had your phone. And I was like, why you got your phone? You're like, so I can let people in. Give them directions.
No, I left my phone. It was the speaker. My phone was used for the speaker.
Oh, okay.
And I know
Okay.
that because I used it I held it for the first hour.
Maybe that's when I saw you then.
And then after that, I plugged it in and it was the music in a separate room.
Some people got away with it,
I know. The first year, I know Freezy had his phone and we were like, what are you doing?
Damn.
He was like, oh, I'm organizing. And I was like, you little bitch.
Yeah,
You're
no,
on Twitter.
I was talking to Shifty about like something. And he was like, oh yeah, look at this. I'm like, bro. I was like, I was at school. I was like, you can't have that. He was like, yeah, sneak it in.
It's like, I snuck this in.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to snitch on you. Simon and Josh. I remember that year. I was like, Laura was so hungry, like so hungry. And you guys just had like chocolates. Or you no food, just chocolates.
Yeah.
And I was like, and Laura and Kirsty were like, oh, can we just get Chinese? I was like, oh, Josh, can I order Chinese? He was like, nope, no food.
It's because like the area we were in was full of old people, like
yeah.
old racists, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, we weren't really like, they all kind of were okay with us having a party as long as it stayed.
Apart from that one guy.
Well, as long as it stayed small
Yeah.
and quiet, he was fine with it.
Yeah.
But obviously, a party is, if you say we're inviting 50 people, you're going to have at least 70.
Trouble is though, on New Year's, your neighbors can be noisy. You can allow it.
Yeah, until 1 at
Nah,
least.
like until whole night.
Nah,
man.
but like if you're old, they're not going to say like, oh, you can be noisy till 7 a.m.
But you got to understand it. Like it's like on like firework day. What's it called?
Bonfire.
Bonfire night. Yeah, like you know that it's gonna be loud outside,
Yeah.
so you just gotta accept it.
Yeah. They should, but at the same time,
They
if
don't.
you met the people we live
Yeah,
near,
no. Yeah.
they literally were.
Yeah, and like it's it's fair enough. But when like your girlfriend or wife is hungry, you gotta try and feed them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would have said yes, but
Yeah, no. I think we got home, like put some like what me and Laura loved doing when we first moved to London is every time we go out on a night out, we'll always make sure that we have a camembert and like bread in for the night. So we just go home, put that in the oven, and just like dip the bread into the cheese.
That's what JJ does on a normal night.
He introduced me to it.
Oh my God.
So after I saw him, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that, and it's nice. It's nice.
You know what? I remember one New Year's that
Yeah.
for some reason it's probably my most memorable, and
Okay.
it was actually one of technically the worst, but I actually enjoyed it one of the most.
So this is minimum to New Year's story time.
Well, basically, I was like, there's nothing on. I think a few people went out in London, and I was like, this sounds like hell. Like going to a club in London on New Year's Eve. I was like,
Yeah, I don't like going. I don't like the idea of going to a club on New Year's.
no, because
I
it's
like
packed.
being with friends. Yeah, being
Yeah.
with friends and like bringing the new year in. That's what they call it, right?
So there was only like 5 of them, and I was like, I'm not bothering. So I stayed at home, and I ended up in a Skype call
Mm-hmm.
with about 12 people.
Okay.
One of them being Ethan, one of them
Right.
being FIFA Monster,
Right.
and then a bunch of other people as well.
Okay.
And it was literally, we just all sat there, just talking, playing FIFA and stuff like that. Just from like 10 p.m. until 4 a.m.
That
I
does-
ended up getting really drunk. We all were like,
Drinking.
oh, let's all just drink as well while we're here. It became jokes. And then me and Ethan recorded a drunk FIFA video.
Okay. It sounds really sick, but also a little bit weird at the same time. Like unconventional, but I can see why it would be sick, but also I can see why it would be very sad.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing to you couldn't ever tell anyone and they get jealous of that. Like, you know, if
No.
you're like,
No,
oh,
I'm
I'm
not-
the
yeah, I'm-
sickest house party,
Yeah,
no one would
yeah.
ever be like, oh, I wish I was there.
No, I would. Oh, for a house party. You're saying for the Skype
For
call?
the Skype call, yeah.
Unlike the house party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it's actually like it was actually really fun. Which it makes me
It
sound
sounds
like a
like-
loser, but
No, it sounds fun, but like you. But you would do that on a regular day
yeah.
without the drinking. Without.
It was the people I was talking to, I was like, I'd say out of the 12 people roughly,
Yeah.
I'd say I'd only spoken to about 3 of them before.
Okay.
I was sat there just like, I don't know any of you, but fuck it. Let's just all drink and
Yeah, it sounds fun in a very weird way, but like I would like put it this way: I would like to do it, but not waste a New Year's evening.
yeah.
So if I
But it's
found
one of those
myself
things where it's like, I'm either going to sit downstairs with
do
my
nothing.
parents and do
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
or sit in that. And I ended up getting a video, which
yeah.
was really fun to do.
Yeah.
Both of them did well for me and Ethan. Everyone
Hey.
loved them. Like,
What did you film? Portal 2 with Ethan.
no, I wish. I wish I could get another one of them.
Bro, that title is mad.
No, we did a drunk FIFA like pack and play or something like
That's
that.
sick. That's sick.
Yeah, it was jokes. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually probably my most memorable. Not in the last like year or
Yeah,
two.
because it's unconventional.
I think it was
'Cause you
about
didn't-
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah, but you said you were living at your parents, right?
Oh, so it would have been 6 or 7 years ago.
Or unless you were just at your parents for Christmas and didn't go.
No,
home.
no. It was I
Okay.
lived because I remember I was on my MacBook. It would have been about
Damn.
7 years ago, 8 years ago,
Your MacBook.
7 years ago. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did my first
The
2 years of
Gold
videos
Cup.
on. That
Real? 2 years.
First, yeah,
Damn.
2012 till I moved into the house.
Bro, ever since I got my PC, like my video like process has been so much easier.
Oh, honestly. So when I just did it on the MacBook,
Yeah.
I had with 0.06 upload as well.
Oh my life.
I'd have to have my video like edited by 1 a.m. to upload and wake up at like 7 a.m. to put my second video on upload.
Wow, that's crazy.
So then, but I'd render it out and it'd have green flashes because my MacBook couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
Like
I used to have that
flashes.
same issue.
So then you got to put it back in, cut the green flashes out,
Yeah,
render
yeah,
it
yeah.
again, probably do that once more and then upload it.
That's good, man. I didn't do that. I would just post it with the green flashes.
There was occasional ones where I was like, I have to upload it because I'm going to bed.
Yeah, post it.
Sorry, lads, you're getting a green flash today.
That doesn't happen anymore on my Mac, by the way. But every YouTube video I do now, well, yeah, every second channel video I do that Laura edits or that I edit myself will never have the flashes anymore. I
Yeah,
think
but that's
I'm-
because the MacBook you've got now is
it's
10
better,
times
way
better than the
yeah.
MacBook.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think I got the MacBook about 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm talking like stinky MacBook now.
Yeah. MacBooks are sick. All computing now is mad. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, anyone out there who's trying to become like a YouTuber or just make videos and stuff, I would highly recommend like just getting your setup.
What?
But like, I mean, like, so when I was like, oh, I wanted to make videos, I didn't have the right setup, so I couldn't do it as easy as like you guys could. Like now, if I want to film a video, I open OBS and I can click because my camera is like rooted into my PC.
Yeah.
My lights are there. I've got a place. Whereas before, I used to make videos so often without having a setup. So every time I'd film, I would have to set up my lights, set up my
I know
camera.
what you mean.
Whereas now, I've got a base station that I just sit on and I'm filming. You know, it's so
Yeah.
much easier. Like, and that's how I can now get a video every day. Like I could never do that before. I would never been able to do that without my PC. So can I say shout out PC Specialist?
Big up.
Big
That's
up.
our sponsor for today, PC Specialist.
Shout out. Also, my other sponsor, which this is what I was going to say to you. I've got a song
Two
coming out.
sponsors in one day.
Yeah, one's me, so we'll allow it.
Okay.
Got a song coming out on midnight on New Year's Day,
Called?
2020.
Well, you can promote it because it's out.
Yeah, so go and listen to it right now. Right now. Pause it. Go and put it to your Spotify.
I mean, don't pause it. You know, just while you're listening.
Yeah, while you're listening, go
Just
to
go over
Spotify.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
download it, save it, or if Apple Music, save it, and then when it's done, then you're just gonna listen to it because
Yeah.
the save helps a lot. The play helps a lot. Play it
you
after.
Spit us a 4-bar from it.
2020 vision. Yeah, I see it clearly. The light at the end of the tunnel is getting near me. Dark nights, cold winter shit is getting scary. Yeah, I'm superior. You really, they should fear me.
Jeez!
That's not my rap voice. That's not my podcast voice though. But nah, I really like it. Like I've played with JJ a few tracks, and this is the first time in a while where he's been like, "Oh, this is sick."
I feel like I don't know what's changed recently, but I feel like that's just, I'm not trying to take it away from you.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just changed in that way in general.
Nah, he has. Yeah, like he likes to be very harsh on you. That's what like the last song he did that reaction to was Slow Motion. That's why he ended up being on it. But during the album, like I think it's because we were doing the album together. He was never really like he would get gassed, like, "Oh, that's sick." He would
Yeah.
never be like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
I think that's because we were like on the album, we were just trying to compete. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm better than you," and I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm better than you." Whereas now, like now we're not making music together. It's like, okay, yeah, that song's sick.